Is the version of who you are right now the person that can handle the things that you want? Something's gotta change. Imagine that you got everything that you wanted. Imagine that all the success you want, all of the accomplishments that you desire, imagine you have all of it tomorrow. Would you be able to sustain it? Would you be able to keep it? Is the version of who you are right now the person that can handle the things that you want? If your answer to that is I don't know, if your answer to that is no, if your answer to that is anything besides definitely I am, something's got to give. Something's got to give. There's something that's missing. There's something that you need to do. The person that you want to be and the person that you want to become, the success that you want to have requires a different work ethic. It requires a different vibe. It requires a different routine. It requires a different you. When you envision yourself as successful as possible, as happy as possible, living in the things that you once prayed for, what does that version of you look like? I'd imagine they'd be the healthiest they've ever been, the happiest they've ever been, the most disciplined they've ever been. You tell yourself you're gonna eat salads all week, you don't even do that. I say all this to say, this is not a diss or shade to where you are or who you are now. It's okay because that's the point of growth. That's the point of evolving. That's the point of growing into who it is you're meant to be and learning as you go. But desiring certain things and not becoming the person that can obtain and keep those desires is going to make it so that you could possibly get what you want. You could possibly get the things that you need, but you don't have the grit to keep it. You're not disciplined enough. Also an act of faith to just be like, and I say also because I know that we've talked about faith tremendously on this channel. I mean, like faith how to over here. But knowing that you want something and knowing that, okay, the version of me that achieves these things is probably waking up at this time. She or he is probably working out weekly, if not daily. Probably eating healthier, probably caring about the things that I put in my body, probably caring about the things that I put in my mind. I'm probably not binge watching Bridgerton, even though I might still be. Probably not binge watching whatever miscellaneous things you can find on Netflix. They're probably reading. They're probably feeding their soul. They're probably feeding their mind. They're probably praying more. They're probably living in a different heart posture, living with a different attitude. They're probably a lot happier in just general. They probably don't gossip. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that we do in our everyday life. They're probably not I should have started with this one. They're probably not scrolling all day on social media, looking at people's lives. They're probably not addicted to their phone. They probably can put it down. Again, I say all this not to say that there's a problem with where you are, but I say it to say that there's things about you. There's things that you could change. There's things that you could work on in the meantime, between time, because once you get it, because we know what's going to happen, once you get it, you need to be able to keep it. And that's probably why you don't have it yet. There's probably something that you still struggle with that you need to work on. And I'm saying a lot of things that are like, oh, it could be eating, it could be working out, it could be your cleanliness, it could be so many different things. But I mean, it could even be deeper things. It could be your insecurity. It could be your lack of self-worth. It could be so many different things that's keeping you literally right now from what it is that you want, because God knows once you get it, if you don't have these things in check, baby, you're gonna lose it. Could you imagine getting what you want and then not being ready for it? It's time to get ready. It's time to get ready for what it is God has for you. It's time to get ready for the things that you pray for. It's time to step up. It's time to move in the way you need to move. It's time to be that person. It's time to do it. Don't go your entire life wanting something that you're not able to keep. You need to be pruned. And it's not to say that people just get it, because I mean, again, some people get it and they lose it. But that's what the pruning period is for. That's what the refining period is for. That's why God is plowing the land. He's cleansing your heart, cleansing your mind, helping you be able to be the person that you're supposed to be, to do what you gotta do and keep what you gotta keep. You ain't worked this hard to lose it, right? You ain't prayed that much to lose it, right? What are some changes you could make today that would impact your tomorrow? What are some changes you could make now that you know would hold you back from what it is you want? These people don't align. You now and you there don't align. Imagine yourself in the vicinity. Imagine yourself in the success. Imagine yourself in the life that you've been praying for. And imagine you're having a conversation with that version of you. What is it they're going to tell you to change about yourself? What is it that they would tell you it was this, it was that. Stop procrastinating. Push the content. Do the audition. Start the business. Just start. It could be anything. What would that version of you say to you now? You got this. See you guys in the next video.